Our cities around the world are all different. Not one city can be exactly the same. Every factor that makes a city what it is different. But one factor stays the same. And what I'm talking about is the road layout. Specifically, the grid road system. Where did all of this start? Let's go back to the 5th century to a man named Hippodamus. He was an architect, a city planner in Greece. That's where he got his name, the father of city planning. But the plan wasn't implemented until 1682, where William Penn used the grid as the foundation of Philadelphia. With that began the grid road age. Fast forward to 2024, and this strategy is booming. An estimate of 80% of cities in the US have implemented this design, and it's spreading. Now, most cities have the grid layout in dense city centers or the downtown, only in small areas. But what if we push this further? So, hello guys, welcome to our city, Grid City. And in this episode, my job is to create a big city, but it can only be in a grid layout. I've done this challenge before, but only in City Skylines 1, and now in City Skylines 2, because we have the grid tool, this will be way easier, and I thought maybe we could give it a try. So to start off our city build, I'm going to drag out this main road that goes through the city. This won't be attached to the grid at all, it'll just be a nice convenient main road to get from place A to place B. And then, as you can see, we actually start by placing our grid. So I'm going to start small. I won't fill the entire island because we don't have infinite money, we do have a budget, and I don't want to lose financially in the game, like straight away. I'm going to take it step by step, and hopefully that'll be a good strategy to get us thriving metropolis. Also, as you may know, everyone has gotten access to the Beach Properties DLC, which is really good because I knew they were going to release it for free and I was just waiting patiently for this to release for free, and I knew it. They have released it for free, including lots of new Beach Properties low density assets and 4 different types of brand new palm trees, each with their own stages, which I think is very cool. And we'll be incorporating this a lot in this episode because this map, Barrier Island, is an island, of course. When there's an island, comes beaches. So I specifically picked this map just for that reason, and hopefully we get to do some beach stuff today in this episode. While we wait for these buildings to zone in, I want to start by adding lots of services like a medical center and a cemetery just to get our citizens very happy for when the city is going to be bustling with lots of people in the future. With the release of Beach Properties, it has inspired me to build a hotel, including these palm trees, and with the power of Move It, I can get this all into place. So for the building itself, I'm going to use this iron press building, but I haven't unlocked it yet because it is a special building, but I can just use Find It and access it from there. It's kind of cheating, but is it really? I might sprinkle in some of this European style row house here and there. This area is probably going to be one of the main areas of our city, I'm thinking, near the hotel, the bustling area of our city. This will be very nice, and of course row houses will match. And as you can see here, I'm currently upgrading the road to have palm trees on it because why not? Our city is looking really good so far, but it's missing something, and that thing is houses. But we can't make that go any quicker, so what should we do in the meantime? And as I was just thinking, a small village pop-up just scared me. I was thinking maybe we could add some car parks, but I guess we can see what small village includes. And that includes medium density housing. I think we should spread this around the city. That'll look really nice. But before that, one thing that I really wanted to do is just add some oak trees into these houses. So you see, regular vanilla assets without any modifications to them barely have any trees, and if you look at real places on Google Earth, yes, lots of trees everywhere. So I'm just going to go include lots of trees in these houses all across the city, and that just brings the city more realistic and just brings it to life. So now I just want to go ahead and add lots of small car parks across this city and bring this area to life and make it a bit more realistic. Because if you look at cities, they do have lots of car parks spread around. They're kind of hidden and they're in secretive areas. But if you look carefully, you'll see there is way more car parks than you think there actually are. So we've unlocked our next milestone, milestone 3, large village. There aren't really that many good things that comes with this milestone, so we'll just keep on going and we'll see what else we can do in this city. Is this cheating? Does that count as cheating? I don't think that's cheating. Wait, is it cheating? Nah, I'm fine. I'm sure everything will be okay. Placing a bunch of police stations is not cheating. It's just, skipping through time. Yeah, skipping through time. So it's time to expand our grid because our demand is rising quickly. Our economy is very good, but I think we could make it even better because the rule is the more houses, the more people tax you, the more money you get. Or at least that's what I think. And what I'm doing right here is I'm currently creating a beach with the sand surface area. And this beach is going to be great for our city. It'll bring more tourists and that'll just make it more beachy because that's what I said earlier in the video when we first started. This is going to be a beach properties style city, but in a grid shape, which is kind of odd, but I don't know, it'll do. And by placing police stations again, we've got our tiny town milestone, which is pretty exciting because we're hitting through these quickly. Well, it's not like it's exciting or anything actually, but it's pretty cool how you can just skip through time. And in City Skylines 1 that was never possible because of the milestone system that they had, which was not XP but it was population. So just then I added a brand new huge grid complex to our city because of the high demand, and I want to add a giant freeway going across the city for easy access going in and out, because I've noticed in the entrance of the city, oh boy, there's heaps and heaps of traffic, just so many people wanting to come in and barely anyone wanting to come out, which is really good but also really bad at the same time. I've decided that in this area, in the very center of the city, will be our downtown area, and the very heart of our city, I'm envisioning large skyscrapers soaring in the sky, just large buildings in this area here. Plus, this area isn't really a grid at all because I was just conjoining the two together, so that's kind of a good unique spot for this, and I think it'll go very well. Our city is growing really large and it's so exciting, but there's something missing and we need an airport, quite a big one as well. So I'm just going to add one of those big airports into our city and extend off this part of the ocean, of the land, but the thing is, there's a beach here and I'm going to have to redo all of the sand area, so for now it'll be deleted and I might or may not put it back, who knows, we'll wait and see. But in the meantime though, I'm going to add lots of giant skyscrapers in our downtown area. Yes, this is very exciting because our city is starting to come into shape, it's starting to form, and it's starting to look like a proper city now, not just a bunch of small houses. And that's very exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and place all of these down in a specific strategic order using the Find It mod. And yeah, we'll hope that the best will come for the city and that lots more people will come and enter our city and enjoy it as well. So it's been a while and I've let the simulation run for a very long time, and in the meantime I also added a giant train network which I forgot to record, which is really such a shame. But yeah, that was only a little bit of things that I've done and I just let the simulation run. But for now I want to add our big airport to our city and attach all the connections to it, which is extremely exciting. So this is quite funny. There's a mod that I got which means you can place lots of ginormous roads, and then there's this one road which I'm going to add through the city because this is the most busiest part of the city. It's the enter and exit part, and this ginormous road, I know it's quite funny because everything else has tiny roads, but then this is just a one ginormous one, and that'll stay like that. It's quite cool. So yeah, everyone, our city is looking amazing, and this has probably been a very successful city, and this grid challenge, amazing. You should try it out for yourself as well. It's quite hard, but it's very fun at the same time, and it's way easier for City Skylines too as well. So I spent so long on this video, so I would really appreciate it if you just subscribed and like it as well, because that helps the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me, and I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers. Just hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and you'll just support me so much. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again next time.